Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Today we are going to be talking about the number of Pokemon card sales from last year. The Pokemon company has just updated their numbers and statistics. I will have a link down in the description so you can check them out yourself. And what they showed is that they sold 43 billion Pokemon cards worldwide. That is as of today. The number has been bumped up by 9 billion over the past years. That means we've sold 9 billion Pokemon cards over the last years. Some quick math, that makes around 800 million booster packs. And if you think about 800 million booster packs, around $3 per booster packs, that's $2.5 billion in booster packs. Just some really quick numbers. What does this mean for you as a Pokemon card collector? It pretty much means that Pokemon card sales doubled last year, more than doubled actually. And that's pretty astounding. That pretty much means whatever Pokemon cards you're collecting from the latest Pokemon card sets, you're seeing pretty much twice as many copies of them around as prior sets. Does that mean modern Pokemon cards are not really super rare? Yes and no. It pretty much means yes. Modern Pokemon cards, especially the last couple of sets, are not as rare as the older sets. Some of the sets from 2015, 2016, 17, 18. However, the number of Pokemon card collectors has more than tripled, quadrupled, more than doubled, that's for sure. There's way more Pokemon card collectors this year than there were last year. That's why you see sets like Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, all of these sets that came out last year, they still have really expensive and rare Pokemon cards. I mean, you got Umbreon V Max going for $300. You have all of these great sets with chase cards inside of them. And back in the day, when I'm talking about back in the day, I'm thinking like 2018, 2015, you would never see a Pokemon card set with a chase card that went for $100. And that's pretty common nowadays. Pretty much every modern Pokemon card set has a $100 chase card, or in some cases even more expensive than that, and they always seem to contain a couple of pretty rare and in-demand cards. And that really comes down to, yes, modern Pokemon card set are more prevalent or available, readily available than ever before, and there's just so much quantity when it comes to these products. However, the demand for these products is just so gosh darn high that it doesn't even matter the high print run right now. That doesn't mean things are going to be groovy forever. I think the Pokemon company has seen quite a bit of a slump so far this year. Sales are still very high this year, but they're not going to be nearly as high as last year. Not even close. Last year was an incredible year, and I don't expect that this year they're going to break that record, especially this year. I mean, the economy's been terrible, but what does this mean for you as a Pokemon card collector? I think I wouldn't be super scared. However, I would definitely take a breather right now. I think a lot of people are taking that breather. You know, 6 months, 12 months ago, you were pretty much grabbing whatever booster pack, whatever product you could find on a store shelf. But now you actually have options. You actually have a choice in what Pokemon card products you can pick up. 6, 12 months ago, whatever was available, you were just happy that you had some booster packs. But now you actually have options. Things are actually on sale. There's clearance on Pokemon card products, and you can actually find stuff that are readily available and at an affordable price. You know, Pokemon cards have actually gone significantly cheaper this year than they were last year. So overall, I would not freak out at the fact that there are so many Pokemon cards being sold right now, and just recognize that even though the supply for Pokemon cards, or the supply of Pokemon cards, has increased significantly, the number of people who are collecting Pokemon cards has increased even higher. There will be a day when that number might not shift in the right direction or in the direction that you want. But as of right now, this doesn't really concern me that much. I'm not really heavily invested or heavily collected in modern Pokemon cards. Modern Pokemon cards I collect from every single set. However, they make up a very small proportion of my whole entire collection. You know, I try to focus on a little bit more products that I think are just really outstanding. And to segue from that, I also wanted to share with you guys some amazing Pokemon cards that are about to come out or have recently came out. And these are just great cards that I think you guys should know about. I'm not saying you should collect them, but if something on this list really resonates with you, then definitely check it out, because there's some actually really affordable cards on this list. And first up, we have the Mischievous Pichu card. It's a Pokemon card that's based on YouTubing, so how could I not love it? If you look at the card right away, you can sort of see that Pichu is pranking a character or a person, and I really like the design of the card. The card is based around the Japanese YouTuber Hachime Siacho, and I believe Siacho has around 10 million subscribers, way more than me, that's for sure. He has a sort of like a prank channel, does a lot of viral, goofy, TikTok-ish kind of videos, and they're all really interesting. He focuses things on water balloons, slime, as well as just like prank style comedy that's really like gag shtick, and it's really popular in Japan. So that's pretty much what the Pichu card is based on, is sort of like a candid prank video. So it's a cool card. It's a card that's based around YouTubing, so it's hard for me not to love it. I definitely have to have a couple of copies of this card inside my collection. It's also pretty affordable. This is a Japanese exclusive, but you can probably find it right now on websites like Buy, eBay, StockX, or wherever else you can find Pokemon cards for maybe like around $10. It's a pretty affordable card overall. Next up, let's talk about some alternate art cards. You're gonna start seeing these in the upcoming sets. We have a Pikachu card that I think is super cool, really affordable in the Japanese version as well. Pikachu is just napping with their trainer, kicking the trainer in the face, and I just think it's super adorable. I definitely want this card. I'm gonna wait on it. I don't think I want the Japanese version just because I know the English version is probably gonna be available. Although I will say the Japanese border is gray or white, however you wanna call it, compared to the English borders, which are always yellow, which is just, you know, not as appealing as the Japanese borders. The Japanese borders are really slick. We also have a Gengar alt art as well as a Snorlax alt art that's gonna be coming out soon. And both of these cards look super cool as well. Final card we have on this list of just really cool cards that I thought you guys should know about. We have this gorgeous Pikachu full art promo card coming out in the Precious Collector's Box. This is once again a Japanese exclusive, although I think we might have a chance of this card coming out to English later this year, depending on whatever our 2022 holiday set is going to be. I think this card might make an appearance as an English promo. The Japanese Pokemon company in Japan has done a pretty good job of making sure that a lot of Japanese exclusives are coming over to English. I don't think the Mischievous Pichu card is going to make it to English, but this one, I think there's a chance it might come to English, and it is a super cool card. You have so many different Pokemon inside of the art. You have Urshifu, you have Zacian, you have Crobat, you have Inteleon. So all of these Pokemon from the Sword and Shield era, specifically prevalent inside of the Sword and Shield era, are just inside of this card art. It's really cool. This gorgeous Precious Collector's Box is really all-encompassing. It has a binder, it has a nice leather box. It's a pretty cool product. It's currently retailing for $135. That is in Japan. Exporting it over here into US as well as Europe or wherever you guys are located, you're probably going to see this collector's box be marked up for around $200 to $300 just because of how shipping it overseas is going to become. Is it worth it to buy this card or this Precious Collector's Box for $200 to $300? It's really up to you. These sealed products, especially these collector's boxes from prior sets or prior years, have done really well long-term as collectibles. However, I mean, the scene has completely changed. We don't know how many of these are going to be printed, so you're taking a risk on it, but overall, sealed product or cracking this open to get the card itself is cool. It comes with a really nice display case. I like it. I'm probably going to pick up one copy for myself. I don't think I'm going to need more than that. I'm probably going to crack it open, but that's up to you again as a collector. So that's pretty much everything on today's list for just really cool upcoming cards that I wanted to share with you guys, and also give you the news on how many Pokemon cards were sold last year, which is an astronomical number, more than doubling the sale of Pokemon card from the prior year, which is 2020. All right, everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.